Hey, can I just say I'm so proud of you that you haven't given up. I'm your physical trainer, and I know that your muscles are burning and you want to quit, but you opened Daily Hope today. We're going deep into the principles that will give you the breakthrough that you long for in your life, and I'm doing my job to say, keep it up. Don't give up. I know some of these principles are uncomfortable, but often it's the most uncomfortable things that bring about the biggest changes in our life. Today is a very simple promise from Jesus. It's really what I would call a law of spiritual physics. Maybe you've heard of the law of gravity. If you drop something, it falls. That's gravity. There are laws in the spiritual world that if you do something, something else will happen. Jesus said this in the Gospel of Matthew: "Where your treasure is, there your heart will be also." What does that mean? It means that wherever you place your treasure, your heart follows. So do you want to love your spouse more? Invest money in them, and guess what? You'll love them more. I know this as a car guy because I have a car that someone gave to me, and I absolutely love it. And it's a much nicer car than I could have ever bought for myself. Someone gave it to me, and they said, "John, you can't sell this and give the money to the church. You've got to drive this. I know you're a car guy." I love that car. And whenever I park it in a parking lot, I'm very nervous that someone will open their door and it will ding the paint. Why? Well, my treasure is in that car, and so my heart is in that car. Do you want your heart to be more in the kingdom of God? Well, then, according to Jesus, put more of your treasure in the kingdom of God. You know, sometimes you'll hear people say, "Oh, God doesn't care about your money because he just cares about your heart." But you can't say that if you look at this verse from Jesus. He says, "Where your money goes, your heart follows." God absolutely does care about your money because he cares about your heart. So as we keep journeying, God, what does breakthrough look like for me? What does it look like for me to put Christ above all? Let's just be willing to say, God, I acknowledge your word is true. I might deceive myself into thinking, oh, my treasure's over here, but my heart's actually in your kingdom. You say where my treasure is where my heart is. So God, I will put my treasure in your kingdom so that my heart follows, because you said where my treasure goes, my heart follows. God will show you how to apply that. I'll see you tomorrow.